Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Pleb and welcome to another Toons and Twisted information guide. This time it is about the Toons and Twisted from the Sprout update. You know how it works. I'm going to talk about the stats, abilities, gameplay, roles, trinkets, and how to deal with them. Or well, not really deal with them, but what to look out for mainly, and their information. So, same as always, let's just go straight into it. And the first toon that I'm going to talk about is Cosmo. Cosmo has 1 star skill check, 3 star movement speed, which is 15 walk and 25 run, 4 star stamina, which is 175 stamina, 4 star stealth, which is 15 stealth, and 3 star extraction speed, which is a multiplier of 1. Cosmo also has an ability called Sharing is Caring, which allows it to give one of its hearts to heal a targeted toon. This ability has a cooldown of 60 seconds. This also makes Cosmo a backup support. What is the strength and weakness of Cosmo? Well, Cosmo is basically an emergency healer in case Sprout cannot heal, and we'll talk about that later. Cosmo can give one of their hearts instead. And their weakness is basically a very slow extraction speed. The extraction speed is a 3 star, however, due to the 1 star in skill check, the extraction actually takes a lot longer than it's supposed to. Beside that, the 4 star in stealth makes it a useful support. Regarding trinkets, for Cosmo, the Visa mode is useful, a blue bandana, or maybe even savory charm. Let's go on to Twisted Cosmo. Twisted Cosmo has a 10 in patrol speed, which is 12 during panic, 18 in run speed, which is 21.6 during panic. Their vision radius is 60 studs, and their hearing radius is 125 studs. And Cosmo also has an attention span of 1.5 seconds. And that's all about Cosmo. Let's go on to Finn. Oh, yeah. Nice. Just ignore that. So Finn has a 4 star skill check, 3 star movement speed, which is 15 walk and 25 run, 2 star stamina, which is 125 stamina, 3 star stealth, which is 10 stealth, and 3 star extraction speed, which is a multiplier of 1. The ability that Finn has is called a Reel In. This gives Finn a 33% movement speed boost when any machine is completed. The speed boost is the same as Shelly's, it lasts for 10 seconds, but it gives a bigger movement speed. What is the role of Finn? Well, Finn is an extractor. They have 3 star extraction speed, which is nice, and 4 star skill check chance, which basically makes Finn a worse Shelly. How do you play with them as them, and what are the strengths and weaknesses? Well, as I mentioned, the extraction speed is really nice, and when machines finish, they get a speed boost. So this makes Finn a pretty good extractor. Beside that, the 2 star stamina is the same thing, the same not really weakness, but just a low stamina. That's the only thing that is the downside of Finn. Beside that, everything else is the default speed, and the 4 star skill check is a bit better than average. What trinkets should you use for Finn? Magnifying Glass and Participation Award are the 2 best to have for him, but you could also use Visa mode. And now on to the Twisted version of Finn. Twisted Finn has a patrol speed of 8.5. This is 10.2 during panic. They also have a run speed of 16, which is 19.2 during panic. Their vision is a bit below average. It has 55 studs, and their hearing radius is 125 studs. They also have an attention span of 1.5 seconds. Finn, beside that, also has an ability which slows down the player when they finish a machine. This is the slow 3 effect, and it lasts for 5 seconds. It slows your character down by 75%. And now we can go on to Glisten. Glisten has 2-star skill check, 3-star movement speed, which is 15 walk and 25 run, 3-star stamina, which is 150 stamina, 2-star stealth, which is 5 stealth, and 5-star in extraction speed, which is a multiplier of 1.5. They also have an ability called Reflection. This allows them to travel through their mirror, basically an instant teleporting ability to the selected target. This can go through walls and even straight into the elevator. The cooldown of this ability is 100 seconds. So what is the role of Glisten? Well, Glisten is a very decent extractor. The 5-star extraction speed does help a lot with that. However, the 2-star skill check is a letdown. However, having 5 stars in extraction already helps a lot and makes it really quick. Regarding strengths and weaknesses, well, the strength is the extraction speed, and still having 3 movement speed and 3 stamina, which is very decent. However, their weakness is the 2 stars in stealth. This weakness allows them to take the twisted from most of the distractors. This could end up you getting others killed, or at least hit. If anyone wants to play as Glisten, they should most likely inform the team about it, so that they can have either a Goob or Louie as a distractor instead. This way they can safely walk around. Regarding trinkets, well, magnifying glass is really good, machine manual is really good, and pink bow can also be used. And now on to Twisted Glisten. Twisted Glisten is a bit interesting. Their patrol speed is 6, and they have a 6.2 patrol speed during panic. They have a 24 run speed and 28.8 during panic. This makes Glisten just a tiny bit slower than Pebble, but still faster than Astro, faster than other tools like Shelly and Toodles. And they have a vision radius of 60 as well as a hearing radius of 100 studs. Their attention span is 3 seconds. Their ability is not much of an ability, more of a mechanic, and it's the enrage meter. This enrage meter, when it fully fills up, it will trigger the enrage. This also triggers when panic mode starts, when all the machines are finished. From 0 to full, it takes 75 seconds. So it takes 75 seconds in total to fill up the enrage meter and it will trigger. And that's all about Glisten. Well, now moving on to the last toon in Twisted, which is Sprout. Sprout has a 2-star skill check, 4-star movement speed, which is 70.5 walk and 27.5 run. They also have 5-star stamina, which is 175 stamina, 3-star stealth, which is 10 stealth, and 2 stars in extraction speed, which is a multiplier of 0.85. Sprout has 2 abilities. One is called Baked Sweets. This allows Sprout to heal other toons for 100 tapes. This heal only heals them for 1 heart. And it has a cooldown of 100 seconds. Then they also have another ability called Overprotective. And this allows Sprout to see where other live toons are and their current health status. This is shown with a heart symbol. It is slightly torn when someone has lost a single heart and is on 2 hearts. And when they're on 1 heart, it is almost torn in half. Regarding the gameplay and role, strengths and weaknesses of Sprout, well, Sprout is a support toon. Their heal ability can keep the sectors alive. And in the worst case scenarios, they also can be a backup distractor. Since they have 4-star movement speed and 5-star stamina, this allows them to assist in distracting if needed as well. The strength and weaknesses of Sprout are basically the heal ability. It's really good, the heal ability. However, early on, they do need a lot of tapes. So as long as everyone can stay alive and not take any hits like a lot in a short amount of time, they should be able to survive for a very long time. Like as long as they don't take any damage early on, they don't need any healing, and later on Sprout can get a lot of tapes real quick. And the way Sprout can take tapes is by using items. So keep all the stamina items, for example, and all the junk items to Sprout. They can eat it for 2 tapes, 3 tapes, 5 tapes, 7 tapes, or 10 tapes, depending on the rarity. However, the very rare items are not really like used for eating up. Then Sprout should also be allowed to use or finish at least one of the machines. They should also go around the map and get all the items. Sprout should know where all the spawns are of the items on the floor. They should not need anyone to help them and guide them around. However, if you're new to Sprout and you do need assistance with this, then one of the pebbles, for example, can help you guide around, or maybe even Cole can help. If you have Cole, they can highlight all the items on the floor for Sprout, so they can pick it up. Regarding trinkets for Sprout, the 2 trinkets that Sprout should use, which is recommended, are Dog Plush for the movement speed and the face remote to finish the machine instantly for the tapes. And that's more or less it. Let's just go to the Twisted. The Twisted has 8.5 patrol speed, which is 10.2 during panic, and a run speed of 17, which is 20.4 during panic. Their vision radius is 60 studs, and their hearing radius is 150 studs. They also have an attention span of 3 seconds. Sprout has a ability that allows them to place tendrils under the toon that they are chasing. The exact length of the tendril staying there, I don't have the exact number of it. And it's not that difficult to know. It's basically like they can have 2 tendrils at the same time on the map, and after the new tendril is placed, it takes like 2 to 3 seconds for the previous one to disappear. So that's more or less the indication that you can use, the timing. And that's all you really need to know about Sprout. So there isn't really any other toons. These are the only 4 toons from this update. So hopefully this information / guide was helpful to you. Have a nice day, and I'll see you around. Bye!